guilty. She received 3 years
She
probation,
did it!
a $160,000.
She did that! What?
Y'all niggas gay.
K cooking up, kid. K cooking up, kid.
Yes, indeed, man. Yes, indeed, man. What is up, y'all? It is your boy, Key, and we back with a video, man. Now, hold on. Trying to make sure I don't wake nobody up. It's late. It's 3 o'clock in the morning, and I'm up thinking about y'all. Trying to get videos out for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get these videos uploaded for y'all. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Well, look, we got something that I've been wanting to look at this, and I just haven't really got around to it. I've been so stuck into the NBA that I haven't really got around to anything else I want to record. So now we're looking at boxing. We're trying to mix it up. You know what I'm saying? Because the season's gonna end eventually. So might as well get y'all warmed up to the new stuff we're gonna bring to the channel. So now we got athletes who got caught cheating. They got caught at 4K. Yes, it did. You know how that go. Some people were smart with it. Some people were dumb with it. And I seen one that was pretty doggone dumb. But anyway, we finna get right to this. So if you're new to the channel, take your time, just like, share, and subscribe. I forgot the name of the channel that uploaded this. But salute to them. Salute to him because it's fire. It's really fire. Salute to them because it's fire. I really like the content. I got another video that's gonna be fire too. Like I said, like the video. Like the doggone video. Let's get into it. Let's go.
Ever since the ancient Greeks started the Olympics, human nature always found a way to cheat in sports.
Yeah.
When large amounts of money got in the picture in the 20th century, the temptation was too big, and sports cheating became a daily operation around the world.
What's that? That's the bat. They got the corked bat. Yep.
Here are the 10 athletes who thought they would get away with fraud, but got caught and humiliated instead.
What did Dwight Howard do?
Pine tar. Michael Pineda is a Dominican pitcher that plays for the Minnesota Twins in the MLB.
Okay.
When he was a member of the New York Yankees in 2014, he did something very similar to what Dwight Howard was doing in the NBA. And just like Dwight, it wasn't a problem that he did it, but how obvious he'd been about it. Pineda used pine tar during his time on the mound, which was illegal, but it wasn't severely penalized. By applying pine tar, the baseball would have a better grip and not lose any of its speed.
Wait. Why would Dwight Howard need to put that on his hands? For a better grip. Okay, maybe in football. Or so, I don't understand why would he need. Okay.
Many pitchers throughout the league used pine tar.
Yeah.
But during a game against the Red Sox in 2014, when it was especially cold and windy on the Fenway Park, Pineda decided he would need a lot of pine to be able to throw properly. So he applied a lot of it on his neck.
With that, okay, well, that's definitely not obvious. Oh, that is definitely not obvious. Wow. Okay, this is done. Oh, yeah, Michael. Yeah, we definitely think you got a fat black rash right here, right? Just sitting there, just a fat hickey, huh? Just you've been out partying real good. What the freak? So what did he think was gonna happen?
What he was doing, and the officials immediately threw him out.
How do you what you do? You go
something
put it on the ball and then throw it?
They were a little bit smarter in not making it blatantly obvious.
Yeah.
Sammy Sosa, corked bat.
That was just so idiotic.
A corked bat is a specially modified baseball bat that has been filled with cork or other less dense substances to make the bat lighter. A lighter bat gives a hitter a quicker swing and may improve the hitter's timing. In 2003, the famed right fielder Sammy Sosa played a game for his Chicago Cubs against Tampa Bay, and he shattered his bat in the first inning.
God dang.
No harm done. It happens all the time. A player just gets another bat and the game resumes.
Yep.
However, the plate umpire noticed pieces of cork among the shards of the shattered bat, and he rightfully ejected Sosa from the game.
I mean, that's what he get. I mean, well, let's be real. That's what he get. You was cheating and you got caught. You got caught. Really, that's really unfortunate that your bat breaks and you got something in it. I know he knew he was done. I know he knew
acknowledged ownership of the bat.
I know he knew he was done.
Used it for batting practice and for home run exhibitions to entertain his fans. Major League Baseball then confiscated and tested 76 of Sosa's other bats after his ejection. and all were found to be clean with no cork. However, the crime had been committed, and Sosa still had to serve a 7-game suspension.
Wow.
Antonio Margarita.
Oh, I seen this guy. Oh, this guy. He freaking fought Miguel Cotto and was just like punching.
For some boxers who hit really hard,
oh my
they say that they have dynamite in their hands.
Yeah.
In the case of Mexican boxer Antonio Margarita,
he really did.
Well, he had plaster on his hands.
Facts.
Before Margarita was supposed to fight Shane Mosley for the WBA welterweight title in 2009, Mosley's trainer noticed that Margarito's hands were wrapped strangely. He asked for the wrap tape to be examined. The coach had a great eye and was right to be suspicious. When Margarito's
he fought
hand
Miguel
wraps were cut
Cotto
off,
and just was tearing him up. Bing,
officials
bing,
found
bing.
small knuckle pads.
The worst Miguel
plastic.
Cotto had looked in his one, like when he was fighting, you know. And I seen it. I'm like, God dang, he tore him up bad. I'm talking about every time he hit him, he just drew blood every time. So it's like it's some cheating going on here, man.
Which is used to make casts. The purpose of the plaster was to add more damage to Margarito's
And I'm sure he's not the only boxer that done this before. I'm sure he's not.
And his coach took all the blame to himself. Margarito was forced to rewrap his hands and would go on to lose the fight and the title to Mosley. After the match, he and his coach were suspended from boxing in the United States for 1 year.
Wow.
Rosie Ruiz, faking victory.
Freaking cheater.
Chris
Freaking
Rock
cheater.
once joked about the marathon being too long, saying that 28 miles is a long drive, let alone having to run the whole thing.
I'm not gonna lie, I was looking at the Olympic trials, y'all, my bad. But bruh, they was running what, a 10,000 meters? Bro, that's 25 laps. Just imagine 28 miles. Oh, lay. Oh my gosh. That's ridiculous,
Ruiz
bro.
thought so too, but unlike Chris Rock, she wanted to
Tell
win the
you what,
1980
can't
Boston
do that.
Marathon. So what do you do if you want to win the longest
crawling
racing
through to the
events,
finish line,
but
that's
don't
me.
actually want to run
Facts.
28 miles and do it faster than everyone else? Well, you just start running close to the finish line and hope nobody notices.
Yeah.
Rosie finished the 1980 Boston Marathon with the official time of 2 hours, 31 minutes, and 56 seconds.
Okay.
Which was the third fastest time ever run by a woman.
How's she
Even though
cheat,
the
though?
victory time of an unknown
She looks
runner
sweaty.
raised some suspicions. She was awarded the gold medal and got celebrated like a true champion.
She's eating it up too. She's eating it. Yes, I did it. She eating it up.
Few days, several spectators came out and said that they saw Ruiz join the race about half a mile from the finish line because she was never seen by the other runners and didn't appear in any photographs or footage of the race. It became apparent that she cheated. They stripped the title away from Ruiz.
I love it though.
Further penalties.
Hey.
Diego Maradona.
Hey, that's the way to finesse
hand of
though.
God.
Facts.
Two of the most famous
That's
goals
the way to
Maradona
finesse.
ever scored happened in the same game during the 1986 World Cup quarterfinals against England. The second one was an absolute stunner when Diego took the ball in his own half and dribbled past every defender in the
Come here.
goalkeeper.
Oh my gosh, come
It
here.
was a genius
Talk to
goal
you
from
later.
the best player in the world.
Okay.
The first goal he scored in that game was also genius, but in an entirely different way. As the deflected ball was traveling through the air and into the hands of England's goalkeeper,
Yeah.
the 5'5" Maradona somehow got it first and sent it to the back of the net.
It looked like
When
he hit it with
English
his
players
head.
protested. Ref didn't see that Maradona had flicked the ball with his hand, which ultimately helped Argentina win the game and proceed to the
It looked like he hit it
semifinals.
with his head though.
During the post-game interview, Diego cheekily said that if it really was a handball, that it was a hand of God. Lance?
I guess I guess that's a good cop out, I guess. But at the end of the day, it looked like he hit it with his head. He got me. I wouldn't know. I don't know.
Steroids.
Oh,
Pane
yeah.
aqua is Italian for bread and water, and in cycling, it's used to describe riders who are cycling clean and not using PEDs.
Yeah.
Lance Armstrong was cycling on Pane aqua for the first part of the 90s, and he was a talented rider without a doubt, but he wasn't achieving extraordinary results. After he successfully won his battle with testicular cancer, Lance returned to cycling in 1998.
Well,
but he didn't
did he
use
say
bread and water for
testicular
fuel
cancer?
anymore.
It's testicular cancer, steroids. It's testicular cancer, steroids. Y'all know what happened when you be on steroids. Them junks go. They. I'm
It's
just
something
saying.
much more potent.
I'm
Lance
not
started
ratting.
using
I'm not trying to snitch,
erythropoietin,
but I'm just saying.
EPO in short. EPO stimulates the production of red blood cells and enables athletes who inject it to have more oxygen in their blood. More oxygen increases endurance, which is crucial for a sport like cycling.
Facts.
Lance would go on to win 7 Tour de France's in a row, which is the hardest and most prestigious multiple-stage bicycle race in the world. Even though the insiders knew he was cheating, Lance never failed a drug test, which he gladly repeated at almost every interview. He had the best doctors who instructed him how far from a race he can use PEDs, mask positive results, avoid being detected, or avoid being tested in the first place.
Oh, wow.
However, in 2013, after a massive investigation from USADA and testimony of many witnesses, including his former teammates, Armstrong was finally forced to admit he was doping throughout his career. Dwight Howard. Stick him. Dwight Howard is now a role player whose NBA job is primarily...
I mean, I just don't get it, man. Well, what's so wrong with working hard? Like, what's so wrong with that? Work hard! Just work hard. You'll feel so much better, bruh. You'll feel so much better if you actually worked hard and the results come through. Just freaking work hard. I don't understand about cheating. That's just like me on YouTube buying viewers. No, I want to see them junks going boom, boom, boom. I want to see it go up. What we cheating for?
Defense and get rebound. But some 5 to 10 years ago, he had a more prominent role in higher usage rate.
The fact that you were cheating, Dwight.
Howard would still demand the ball down low. And to make it easier for himself to catch entry and lob passes, Dwight used Stickum. Stickum is an adhesive spray that enhances grip, which is pretty useful if you're trying to catch balls, and it's illegal in both the NBA and the NFL.
The problem with this...
But in the game between his Rockets and the Hawks in 2016, he must have applied too much, and the other players noticed something was weird with the ball. The refs intervened, paused the game, and came over to Houston's bench, where one Stickum can was visible, treacherously revealing why the ball was so sticky all of a sudden. The Rockets were warned to stop using the spray, but neither the team nor...
You idiot! You idiot! You idiot! What? Who needs that? Why do you need that? You have huge hands, Pauls. You bro got big hands.
For the use of it.
What do you need that for?
Tonya Harding and Nancy Kerrigan were two of the best American
figure
skaters
cheat in
the
ice skating?
And early 90s. One day before the U.S. National Championship, which also served as the qualifiers for the 1994 Olympics, Nancy Kerrigan was brutally attacked after practice in Detroit. A man jumped at Kerrigan as she was heading to the locker room and beat her up with a club, attempting to break her legs.
God dang, where did they get that crucial over there? I know what my kids won't be playing. Y'all won't be doing no ice skating. What the freak? Hit her with clubs?
Only suffered deep bruises and escaped with no broken bones. But still, she was unable to participate in the U.S. Nationals, where Harding took the first place and a guaranteed spot in the Olympics. After an FBI investigation into Harding's bodyguard Sean Eckhart and ex-husband Jeff Gillooly, Eckhart buckled, admitted his involvement in the incident and organization of the attack with the attacker Shane Stant. Harding denied her involvement at first, even though her ex-husband pleaded guilty and testified against her just a few weeks before the Olympics. Despite the scandal, there was not sufficient evidence of Harding's involvement, and she was allowed to compete in the Olympics.
You set somebody up to beat the brakes off of this woman? It's a cruel world.
In the most anticipated
it's a cruel world.
Ever in the United States, Kerrigan took home the silver medal, while Harding finished 8th due to skate malfunction. Upon her return, the case continued.
Your skates broke on you.
Against her, Harding officially pleaded guilty. She received 3 years
probation. She did it!
A $160,000.
She did that! What? Oh! That's why our skates broke. Yep. That's why your skates broke. They should have done a lot more than that. Yeah, for real. Honestly. How'd you go get somebody to whoop up on this woman?
But fine, and got banned from skating forever. Mike Tyson.
Yeah, you can't skate no more.
Even though his first and most famous loss came against Buster Douglas in 1991, that happened because Mike was barely practicing for the fight. But when Tyson
dealing with Don
Holyfield
King,
in
man,
1996, Evander showed the world that Tyson could be beaten and pretty much dominated throughout the fight. Tyson immediately asked for a rematch. He got it simply because he was the biggest star in boxing at the time. When the rematch started, Mike simply didn't have it in him, and he knew it. He didn't want to be in that ring on that night, and everything he threw, Holyfield had an answer for. Tyson couldn't exert dominance over his opponent.
Holyfield was tapping him up. Ting, 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 ting.
Only had the stamina for about half the fight, knowing that he would lose in the later rounds. Pissed at himself and the world due to a debauched lifestyle he was leading. Mike couldn't take it anymore. He was full of hate, and he wanted to express it, but he couldn't do it with his hands like he usually did with all of his opponents.
Took a mean
Tyson took a bite out of Evander's ear and bit off
a mean bite out that man's ear.
He was immediately disqualified, which was the beginning of the end of his storied career.
Didn't he bite the ear? Didn't he bite the brother ear and spit it on the ground? He did something like that, huh? That's nasty. 1, 2. You had to really just be biting.
In 2006, the NFL changed the rule where the home team provided all the footballs for the game and instead enabled the away team to use their own footballs on offense. In 2014, Tom Brady used this rule to his advantage in the AFC Championship game against the Indianapolis Colts and his quarterback rival, Andrew Luck. While Luck was throwing balls that were per NFL rules inflated between 12.5 to 13.5 pounds per square inch, Tom Brady deliberately ordered for his footballs to be slightly deflated. By removing air from a football, it makes it easier to grip, throw, and catch, and thus gives an unfair advantage for the team that's using deflated balls on offense. After Brady threw an interception to Colts linebacker DeQuell Jackson, the linebacker gave it to the equipment manager to keep as a souvenir, and that's when the trouble began. The Colts equipment manager thought there was something weird with the ball and notified the league officials. After examination, it was determined that 11 of the 12 balls the Patriots were using in the game were deflated and averaging around 1.5 pounds of pressure less than the minimum amount.
I mean, I guess that's just such a big problem.
Turned their 10-point halftime lead into a 45-7 victory.
Ooh, now I know why they went in. Because they got that tap. They got mollywop
advanced to the Super Bowl.
They got whooped.
Although the game was a blowout, even with all the balls equally inflated, Deflategate became a national scandal, and Brady got suspended for 4 games, while the Patriots were fined with millions of dollars and forfeited 2 future draft picks.
Not like it mattered anyway. Not like it mattered. They probably won a championship after that. So anyway, this was something non-sports, something I can't remember his channel's name, but it's fire. It's fire. I enjoyed this right here. I just really can't believe she put a hit out on an ice skater just to win, sus. God dang! It don't ever get that crucial. Anyway. It is your boy Key. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all. I love y'all, man. Y'all gotta respect this, right? This was fire. This was nice. Like the video, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and get your boy up there. Yes, indeed. And I'm out.